Well, it is very simple and it is clearly evident the progress we made with Boomerang. The transformation from beta phase to MVP has been a massive success for our tech team in terms of putting together a product which is robust in every way. The challenges that we were expecting from Boomerang, the limitations that we were expecting in the product did not arrive. The failures in the transaction that we expected from beta phase to MVP did not happen. The gas fee loss that we expected from the beta phase to MVP, that did not happen. The transaction errors on the application layer, on the blockchain layer that we expected did not happen in the MVP. The smoothness, or you can say the smooth workflow of the DApp that we expected is there. The narrative that I took from the very beginning when I started talking about Boomerang from December with the leaders, with the trainers, and then from January to the community, that MVP will be the minimum viable product where there will be no basic or fundamental challenges, and there were none. The moment we went live, we witnessed in first 2 hours 20,000 transactions by the community, and that's where we we thought it is going in the right direction, and we had a forecast that we will be easily seeing at least 500,000 transactions a day on Polygon. That was very clear with us in first 2 hours. But the moment second hour kind of passed, we also witnessed that the gas fee price is rising, and it is not rising like even after optimization. We put together a repository into Polygon for gas fee optimization, especially for our users, in order to make them do all these long transactions in 1 or 2 cents. This is what we did. We even expected this. So that's why we did the homework as well. And this homework caused the whole delay, because all these challenges that we were expecting, we fulfilled everything. But again, it is technology, and it is emerging technology. It is innovative technology. So we cannot expect something that is not even in our understanding before even the product is deployed. So the understanding after the deployment came, the sudden fluctuation in Polygon network is not letting people execute profitable transactions. But the transactions were going through. So that simply gives us the idea, the tech that we developed, the DApp that we deployed, the version MVP that we deployed is scalable enough to even do 2 million transactions a day in multiple networks. This is our goal. So after understanding the ground, after understanding the reality of the reaction of the network, we then started to put together a roadmap. Because the expectations that you guys had with Boomerang and the expectation as a tech team we had with Boomerang has to be met. And in order to meet all the expectations in terms of revenue, in terms of returns, it is the roadmap, designed roadmap, that will make us reach there. So the addition of networks very clearly will give us the additional transaction first. Second, it will also give the room to have multiple transactions on every network. This is the analysis, and the work is being done in both directions. Addition of networks and then analysis on having multiple transactions on a single network by giving some leaders liberty to make 100 transactions a day in order to take logs and take data to limit or to lift restrictions slowly. So we are already moving very fast towards the objective of reaching the expectations. Now, as a tech team, we want you to have your hopes very high, because it is the work in progress that we see positively in the future, that everyone will be making hundreds of transactions like these ranked leaders. This is the objective of the product. We did not build the product to put restrictions. We developed the product that would free everyone to keep on clicking. But the situation would have been very different if we would have not faced this limitation from blockchain. This call would have been for me, you guys requesting auto trading bot, because you guys must have been tired by now clicking. So sorry.
We actually end up clicking like just 2 times. We click auto transaction and then confirm, and that's it. So I think many people don't see, and many people don't see it yet because they only do 1 transaction for now. But for us, the leaders, the rank leaders who have a chance to be testing or to be allowing to put data together in order for Boomerang to grow, who can actually do the 100 transaction, we can see how easy it actually makes it to just have to click auto transaction confirm, auto transaction confirm, or auto transaction reject if we're not happy with the profit that we're going to make. And one thing I was talking about with Axel earlier before you come is the fact that anything that you actually confirm, almost 95 to 96% of the confirmation go through as successful. That's amazing as a result. That's amazing.
Exactly. So this is the goal, and next 3 months is a tough drive as a tech team that we are going to pursue. And I have increased the resources. I have increased the potential of the tech team to deliver, because now we are more confident. Earlier it was also a kind of struggle with the approach that we were following. You guys remember we introduced the AI bot to find fetch pairs. We included CoinMarketCap API to find fetch pairs. We included the pairs on the basis of mempools that are available with highest liquidity in the Polygon network. And every approach did work, but we wanted to put together a scalable product. That is what we wanted to achieve, and we finally achieved it.
Wow.
So it is just matter of time. 3 months roadmap with simply adding multiple networks and giving room to execute multiple trades in particular networks is something that we will do, and we want every member to have their hopes high and expectations still very high, so that we get enough confidence and we get enough motivation to accomplish this as soon as possible. We have been able to develop the product. We have been able to deploy the product. Major reason is our community. Major reason is the motivation that we receive from the community. Every call, every meeting makes, more, you can call it pressure also, but I take the pressure very positively. And this pressure has let us work days and nights and to deliver this cutting edge technology. And we did not, trust me, we did not take a lot of time in building this. Many products like these, or products which are at par with Boomerang, which are decentralized and can generate real money with every click, takes 2 to 3 years to develop.
Wow. So congratulations to your tech team and yourself.
Thank you. So it is just matter of time and understanding. In this process, what we will do is We will also introduce a card program so that our leaders, they have some extra income as well. Until everything, every network is into place, the whole, because we can't function or we can't run with just one. We have a big community. We cannot run with one approach. And we have created this big ecosystem with BTCC along with Boomerang. Now I'm going to introduce card program within these 3 months so that leaders, they get to generate some of the incomes. Also, it will increase our community size rapidly, because the crypto spending program or the utility which supports crypto spending is something that is least tapped in this industry. And we know there are potential crypto spending product users of about 500 million people on this planet.
Yeah.
If we just target 1% of them, we are going to have a massive community that we can sell more products. We can onboard them with so many different other services, and when they all hold our cards, they spend freely throughout the whole world. They will eventually come to our BTCC mining ecosystem, and they will start mining BTCC, and that is the end goal. So the vision that I described, the goals or the ambitions of BTCC ecosystem that I described, that in next 2 to 3 years, maybe up to halving for next 3 years, it is going to grow, but the growth will be, will be like your lifestyle, and you won't even understand where you are, just like Bitcoin. So we are in the right direction. Maybe sometimes slow, we will be sometimes faster, but we will be moving for sure.
All right. That's great. That's great. Thanks for the vision. And, the community, when I say the community, I'm not talking about the WAAS community. I'm talking about the whole MLM and crypto community has been fooled by, quick money-making scheme that end up being a scam. And even in our community, people are used to, oh my God, it's not paying fast enough. And they tend to forget that those things that tend to pay fast enough also die fast enough, usually in less than 6 months. And I like to tell, and my community knows that. I keep telling them, I prefer something that breaks along the way and gets fixed and breaks, because it tells me it is real. Life is not perfect. And I keep telling them, if Shavez wanted to give them perfection, a fake perfection, we would have gotten Boomerang long time ago, even before April. It would have looked as if everything was perfect until it wasn't perfect anymore, and we would have called it another scam. So life is not perfect. Life, when you're in real life, you find bumps along the road. I'm actually surprised. And I said to my team, one thing we should celebrate is that Boomerang held 20,000 transactions in 1 hour without breaking. And that is a breakthrough. Let us stop worrying about how come we're only doing one transaction for now. It is part of the process. It is part of training the MVP to get where we want it to be. I don't want to monopolize the thing. I want to, at least, I know you already booked for other calls, so I want to let, if anybody has a question, I have a list of questions, I believe 13 questions that we will go through fast, but I want to ask those at least who made it here to ask their question if they have. For Mathéo, si tu as une question, n'hésite pas, j'ai la liste des questions quand même que je pourrais poser. Je pense que tu en as mis quelques-unes là-dessus, mais n'hésite pas si tu as une question. So if you want to ask a question to Shavez directly, feel free to raise your hand.
I'm sure they can't raise their hand.
Oui, Pascal, parce que je n'ai pas compris les questions à laquelle elle a déjà répondu, Shavez. Ma question était déjà liée par rapport à au ticket qui fait l'intelligence artificielle, savoir si est possible donc maintenant de passer à l'étape successive, donc d'avoir une intelligence artificielle sur le Boomerang qui fait des tickets plus que $50 afin d'augmenter un peu le gain de chaque transaction que nous pouvons avoir.
So the question Matteo has is related to the ticket size. So related to the ticket size of the Boomerang. And I had that question too. Does your team, Shavez, have the potential to actually increase that ticket size instead of doing just the $50 because it turns out to be around $50? Or is it something that Boomerang does by itself?
Okay. It is the, as I explained it very, in much detail when I was explaining the MVP before the launch, that AI will identify the pairs, AI will determine the ticket size, and the determination of the ticket size will be based on the maximum profit that can be generated by the mispricing in the existing scenario. I know with the beta phase, you guys had larger ticket size because you guys yourself selected and decided the market opportunities. But here in our case, in this case, with the automation, the AI determines everything. And the benefit of it determining everything is the scalability. So if with the manual setup or if with the manual system of putting together running script and then you testing and checking, there will be very limited number of users that would be able to snipe the profits out of the mispricing. So profit is a profit, and we made the system so robust that it can continue generating profits for you. Maybe if you do $1,000 trade, instead of you clicking on auto transaction, let's say 20 times makes you even more profit than you executing one transaction, and that too with proper estimation, just like a trader, right? So the automation has resulted the scalability, and this determination is with the backend, and of course it will grow with time. It will itself train its own algorithms to make it enhanced or enriched. So the enrichment in terms of percentage of profit and in terms of ticket size is already seen in the app. I have seen it myself, because while we monitor, we take the logs from the backend, we understand at certain transactions the profitability has even increased up to 70-80 cents as well. So this is small steps towards winning, and probably in some time we will be able to see $1 or $2 in terms of click that users make. But this is the whole time span, or you can say life cycle of algorithms that we have deployed.
Okay, let me quickly translate. Mathieu, je ne sais pas si tu as suivi, mais ce qu'il explique en fait, c'est que ce qui a été écrit dans l'algorithme, c'est que il fallait que l'intelligence artificielle soit capable de trouver les opportunités qui permettent en même temps aussi à Boomerang de pouvoir passer d'une étape à l'autre. Ça veut dire de passer par exemple de 10 000 à 25 000 à 100 000 personnes qui tradent en même temps. Ça veut dire Boomerang va donc, si tu veux, distribuer les revenus de façon à ce que il en est pour tout le monde, au lieu de faire des tickets qui donnent à moins de personnes. Cependant, avec le temps, Boomerang a aussi la capacité d'apprendre et de s'améliorer et d'augmenter justement le montant des trades pour que les profits évoluent. Et il remarque d'ailleurs déjà ça à travers les logs qu'ils analysent. J'avais posé la question d'ailleurs à Lottie qui m'a dit que dans son équipe, il y a quelqu'un qui a eu 93 centimes de profit. Ça veut dire que lentement, le Boomerang commence à apprendre et à voir dans quelle mesure augmenter les montants des trades. Any other question? Before I go to my list?
Yeah, I've got a question. Just a quick one, Shavez, just for clarity. When you're talking about 3 months roadmap, given that we are dealing with technology, not human, things can change. Are we taking into account the roadmap? Is it starting in July?
Yes, of course, we have started. We already have started Arbitrum testing. In fact, I updated Pascal in the leaders call last week that from 12th July, we will start the testing of the Arbitrum network, and we have already started executing trades on Arbitrum, and it is deployment of the backend now, and then it will be deployed on the front end, and then it will be served to you as a new network inside Boomerang.
Right. Okay. So that's fine. Just one other question. It's more of clarity. This question was asked of you on the prime time this week. For those people who are coming in as investors, they don't want to bring people in. They come in, they buy their 10,000 license, they buy their 5,000 miners. They don't want to bring people in. Is moving forward, and I'm talking about the product that you're going to bring. Are they going to be inclusive of them that they're able to make good money without bringing people in? Because with the affiliate side, you can sell miners, you can sell licenses, and you gain check match. But if you're solely coming in as an investor, you're just solely by yourself. So are your products moving forward going to be inclusive of those people who just want to be investors?
Of course, all our products are non-ROI products, number one. Yes, this is why you guys nobody has gone to jail ever, right? And this is the reason why nobody will go to jail, right? Maybe our roadmap process is slow, but it is something that we can continue doing for the rest of our lives, right? Of course, the small card program, I think if there is an investor, they cannot buy like 100 cards for themselves. No, it makes no sense, right? Best utility, right? But our next product that we have, Boomerang is also one of them, and the potential of Boomerang with multiple networks, of course, every license holder will feel lucky that they have secured their license after some time, because we are going to cut off the sales on 500,000 mark. And then we will release our next big product that is again going to give people a different kind of experience into crypto, and people having $1 million, $2 million can also come in, and they will be able to take the benefit of the product in a very big way. So next product that is into trading is going to make things very, very different.
Oh, that's great. At least it's all inclusive both who are community builders and those who are investors. So that's fantastic. Thank you. Those are my questions.
Okay,
Frank,
Crypto Frank. You're muted, Frank.
Yeah, hi, Shavez.
Hello, Frank.
Yeah,
how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, my question is still on this roadmap thing. At the moment, it makes it extremely difficult for us to bring people in, especially, if we can only show a trade a day. It makes it extremely difficult. So, if we could, so if we could be more concise on when the restrictions will be lifted.
Sure. We are working on that, and it is a common goal that we have, and definitely in next couple of weeks you will see progress. And the moment one more will be added, this whole kind of barrier in the recruitment, that you guys see that it is something which is significant, will wash off, will go away. All right. So Pascal, I think I have another one, and I am 30 minutes late already because I was here 30 minutes late. So I'm going to go there 30 minutes late.
Can I quickly go over my question? You gave me the quick answer, and then I'll actually share my screen so you can see the questions yourself. Some of them you actually answered already, and then this way, we can take the next 6 minutes to go over them. Believe me or not, my computer is letting me down right now. I cannot share. Okay, I cannot share, but it's okay. I'll reach out to you with those questions, Shavez, and
Sure.
And then get the answers directly from you. I can actually send you those questions. If you could just put a few words in there to answer, that would be great.
Sure.
So I think we had the privilege to have Shavez. Let's allow other people to also take advantage of having Shavez answering some questions to them. I don't know why my computer doesn't want to share. So thank you very much for having attended our session. I'm sure it will bring more confidence to the community. I have a recording for our internal purpose for those who want to listen, those who could not be here today. And I would like to thank you once again for having made some time to come and talk to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pascal. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you,
Shavez, for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Catherine. See you all again.
Bye,
Okay, bye, Shavez.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.